So nojnp came at me with an idea that he wanted to go back and do make a team of 6 Pokemon from either past Pokemon champion or gym leader or something like that. So I'm like, okay. As you can see here, I picked Steven, and this is the World Tournament from Black and White 2 because I was having problems. My original pick was Flint because my boy Flint, I used his Sprite on PO and PS, and this team looked so powerful, but the only thing was it didn't have 6 Pokemon. I was getting ready to make it and everything. I was like, I had an idea for everything I wanted to do. It represent me and my boy Flint, and I couldn't do it because he didn't have 6 Pokemon. Made me quite sad. So I went into Steven because I don't see Steven a lot when I see stuff like this, and I just, it might be fighting weak, but whatever. It's just for fun. If this was competitive, it wouldn't be for fun. Well, some people find competitive fun. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is the team I went with. I was going to go with his original 3rd gen team that had Claydol and Skarmory, but I thought this team would be a little bit more fun to play with. And just looking from his team, if you got a chance to see it, I noticed that he had Cynthia. And being that I bred in 4th gen, I went against Cynthia a lot because a lot of my leveling up was through the E4. So we're gonna start off. I'm gonna start off with my Armado, trying to get my rocks up. He's gonna start off with his Roserade. I was like, man, he's gonna go. He's got Hidden Power Fire. He's got Giga Drain. He's got Leaf Stone. He got nothing that can take me out in one hit. And then I forgot about the sleep powder. So he puts me to sleep. I'm just gonna stay in, hoping to wake up and get a rapid spin off. Unfortunately, he went for spikes, and sleep powder and spikes are illegal, and I know this, and this is my fault. I just forgot. I think we did this as slow as I was. We did this about 11 o'clock at night, and I just wasn't paying attention. I should have told him, and it's my fault for not recognizing, but it's okay. I don't care. He's got a Gacha down. I was hoping he's going for the Scald or something, so I go to my Cradily. He predicts that and just goes for the Earth Power. Now, I know he's not going to stay in because I have excess Giga Drain, Energy Ball, any kind of grass move that is 4 times effective. I expected him to go back in the Roserade, so he goes in the Roserade. I go for the Hidden Power Fire, and then I realized that was completely pointless because unless he had scalded me 6 times in a row, I wasn't going to do any damage with Hidden Power Fire on the Roserade. So now my Cradily is asleep, and that's okay because it's not really going to do anything at the moment. It has Toxic, it has Energy Ball, it has Hidden Power Fire, and it has Recover, and I can't do anything against that Roserade. So I expect him to go for spikes again, so I'm going to go into my Archeops, completely negating the spikes because I am a flying type, haha. So I'm going to go for U-turn, and I'm going to get that big crit. Now I am Adamant Scarf, and at one point that probably does matter, but it's no reason to just really get into it. It's a crit, it happens, and we just have to keep going. So I'm just going to go on Armado. He is awake now, and I can get my Stealth Rocks, and I definitely want to do that. I want to get that chip damage on his Pokemon. Now the thing is, I let Armado take unnecessary damage. If you notice that he also has a Garchomp and a Lucario, that Lucario automatically puts me in a disadvantage, and the Garchomp doesn't really treat me that much better. So Armado would have been my best bet to deal with either one of those because it's bulky and it's impish and 4 HP defense, all that stuff. And I sit here and let it take all his hits. So unfortunately, Armado is not going to get a chance to shine as it should. I guess it should. Anyway, he's going to go for the Scald. I know he's going to I figured he would switch out because, to tell you the truth, I don't see a lot of Melodics with Ice Beam anymore. So I figured when he switched out, when he saw that I had Storm Drain, that he would switch out going to something else, and I wanted to go to Archeops to get the momentum in my favor because I'm Scarf and I have U-turn. But he goes for Ice Beam. I'm like, oh, really? And then I go back in the Cradily, and I wanted to show him the power that is the special defensive Cradily, and it still does a lot. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Now, a non-invested special attacking move from an unstabbed move from Melodic did that much to a max HP, max special defensive Cradily. I was quite sad about this, and this is why Cradily is in you, I believe. So he's just gonna switch out. I'm gonna leave Cradily in. He doesn't have Roserade, so I don't have to keep my Sleep Folder anymore. And apparently, he can't take special moves. So I'm just gonna let him clear off the Garchomp. If Garchomp can't really do anything to Excadrill unless it has Brick Break, he is locked. He might not be locked, but he his most powerful stab move is not effective because I have my air balloon. So he's gonna switch. I'm gonna set up Swords Dance, and I'm gonna try to do as much damage as I can possibly do in a small amount of time. So I'm just gonna Earthquake this Melodic. I kind of expected it to be defensive, but I did not expect it to live. +2 Jolly, but you know, Melodic is a tank, so fortunately he does not get the burn with the skull, but it really does not matter because Earthquake still would have killed, and he still has threats out there that are faster than me, and I'm pretty much dead. So unfortunately his Lucario is going to come out here. I really don't have anything to... Oh, I do have Amado. I have Amado. I'm just going to use that to sacrifice it. It's going to pretty much take spikes, and he goes for the Vacuum Wave, and I'm like, oh, it's a special Lucario. That's even worse, because if it was physical, I could probably take Mach Punches, but I cannot take Vacuum Wave. So the only thing I have to take this is my Metagross. Now I figured he would try to go into Garchomp or whatever, and it doesn't matter what he went into. I was going to sit headbutt whatever came in, and it was going to do big damage. And I saw this mixed set, Metagross set on Smogon. I decided to use it just because this was a fun battle, and that looked like a fun set. It's Grass Knot, totally for Gastrodons and Swampers. And it definitely comes in handy here, even though Zen Headbutt would have taken it out. It was just something fun to use. You know, he's going to go into his Spirit Tomb. I was fearing the Will-O-Wisp, so I was like, no, not going to happen. So I'm going to Archeops. It's in the Fetus. It's not going to do anything. Unfortunately, I guess I could have saved it for Hair Smashing something, but with that priority Vacuum Wave coming from Lucario wouldn't have mattered. I noticed that he did go for the Shadow Sneak, and I thought this would be a perfect time to set up with Aggron, because I have 2 set of uppers: Swords Dancing, Extra Drill, and autotomizing Aggron. But Shadow Sneak is doing a lot more than I thought it would do, because it turns out I got this from his version of this battle that he is banded, and it's doing too much. It's doing way too much, and unfortunately I can't take it at one hit, because I was really wanting to be able to stay at high health for the Lucario, but it turns out it's not going to work. I don't even know why I was autonomizing. Maybe for Garchomp, hopefully, if he didn't know, maybe he forgot that he had Vacuum Wave on Lucario or something. I was an uphill struggle for me, because the whole time that Lucario was just in the back, and knowing that I couldn't really set up with anything and safely sweep his entire team. So, you know, it happens. It's whatever. I think he's going to he's going to finish off the rest of my team with this Lucario. And it was a good battle, even though you lost in the first turn when you used Sleep Powder Spikes. But it's all good. It was in good fun. I hope you continue with this series. So what you want to do, trainer battles. And maybe next time Flint will get 6 Pokemon. I can use them. And I could just use 5, because me and Flint, we just like that. We don't care. Yeah, so I don't know what to say. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. I guess this will go up Sunday. Let this be a Sunday upload. I don't upload on Sunday a lot. I hope you enjoyed this, and check out my last video, which was a Pokemon Showdown live narration. I'm going to do that again soon. I think I'm gonna do like a laddering series with that team or something. I don't know if I can do that or not. It might be shorter videos, me trying to ladder with that team and get high on the ladder, and just going with that hyper offensive in you. Yeah. So I'm gonna stop talking your ear off. I hope you enjoyed the battle, enjoyed the narration. Have a nice rest of the day, and I'll see you later. Peace.